I can be standing in the very thing I asked for and still feel uncomfortable and scared. And that's okay, because now I can change this and I'm aware of why and what's happening. Because when you do that, you tell your mind that you are in control and you give yourself the space to then take back your control and not let those limiting beliefs completely, absolutely drown you in fear and ruin the rest of your whatever it is you're doing. Because I remember years ago, I went off and I attended a rock concert. It was a camping weekend, but I went on my own this time and I pitched my tent up and it got really busy. I was surrounded. And when the evening event started to kick off, for some reason, I didn't feel I was able, and I started to go into quite a fearful, reactive state. And in the end, I didn't even leave the tent the whole evening. I could hear people around me. I could hear them having fun. But I was so scared to be seen on my own that actually I wrecked the whole weekend myself because I wasn't self-aware. I wasn't able to switch over and see what I was happening to me. I wasn't able to change the belief. I didn't even understand beliefs were controlling everything I did. So thankfully now, having that self-awareness is my biggest joy because I get to view from the outside and I don't have to react like I used to. Because if I had listened to those feelings and gone backwards, all I would have done, I would have confirmed the old belief was still true. So fear, when it starts to rise, it's basically there trying to show me that maybe there's a belief there still that says I don't deserve more, that maybe I didn't and I'm not worthy of taking up more space and I'm not worthy of holding more wealth yet and having that expansion, that somehow other people did belong there, but I didn't. That was the old belief coming up, but that's not what I chose to do. I noticed it and I got curious instead. I did the inner work there and then. I didn't mess about. I just got on with it because the truth is, it's a joy of doing this work because it showed me very clearly a little belief, a little story that was still sitting there underneath the surface, which was still creating results. A belief that needed to be seen and heard so it could be released. Because I can't change anything what I don't know. If I'm not self-aware, I can't change it, nor can anyone else. And that's one of the reasons I think this work, and it's so important to put yourself in new, expansive environments before you have the wealth, the dream in hand. Because you can't experience this or you can't work this out until you've gone through it. To attend the event, to have the conversations, to experience the things that the future self would be naturally doing and experiencing. Because that's where you're going to find out where your limitations reveal themselves. This is where the work starts. Not so you can start picking yourself apart or judging yourself or blaming, because there's no one to blame here. So you can become aware of them so you can change them.